Hello everyone. Today I'm giving you probably another blood bag review, obviously, but this one might be one of the last ones we do for a bit. I mean, who knows? I could come out with another one of these tomorrow on a movie that didn't come out this year. Because today we're talking about The Bad Guys. This was a suggestion by my friend Noah, as I made a joke about in the previous review, which is a joke. It's not actually true. Anyway, let's just begin with this film. So this movie is based off of a book series of the same name. Book series that I never read. But yeah, it basically follows the same premise. It follows a group of animals who are mistreated as villains. So they, steal shit. And this movie, yeah, it's the same type of stuff, but if you look at the book and the movie side by side, stylistically, it's very different. Because this movie, this is the latest film by DreamWorks. I should have opened with that. But it still follows the same premise. And now, let's go and start with the categories of the movies, being the story. So I'll give you a quick overview of the plot. Obviously the group of animals being Mr. Wolf, Mr. Snake, Mr. Shark, Miss Tarantula, and Mr. Piranha. Yeah, that's all of them. Are a group of thieves, and they steal shit, and then eventually they get caught, and then a guinea pig named Mr. Marmalade tries to help them become good guys. And that's the basic plot of the movie. Now I want to start with the animation, considering this is the first animated movie on the Blood Bag, being that it's pretty fucking good. It has a unique style of combining 3D models with, 2D effects. And it's very good. The movement and posing is very well done. One thing I do like throughout this film is Snake, because, with Shark and Piranha, they're actually given legs and arms. Obviously, they can't do that with Snake, otherwise he'd look like a lizard. But with Snake, he's used in some pretty good comedy. But I do like that he's animated. He has a crick in his neck throughout the movie, and it gives him character. I don't know what I'm going on with this tangent, but all the characters are animated really well. I was trying to move that, and I thought I'd bring in Snake as the example. But now going into other parts of this film, if I were to say one thing that isn't great about this movie, is that the story is kind of predictable. Going into spoilers, after a party that Professor Marmalade is holding, where he's given an award for, goodest person or something, a meteorite, which had crashed into Earth, is stolen, and it's revealed that Mr. Marmalade stole it and is the bad guy of the movie. And when I was watching, I was like, yeah, I knew it. Yes, I was like, yeah, bad guy. And, now, besides the kind of predictable story, it's the characters themselves work very well off of each other. Specifically, Wolf and Snake. Their relationship, that's the main focus of the film, is their relationship. And then you have other side characters like Diane Foxington, which I'm not going to say anything. Yes, that was an intentional furry joke. I'm funny. But, I'm assuming my friend here, Noah, wants me to go on a tangent with her. So that's exactly what I'll do, but to a minor extent. she is, I guess, the love interest for Wolf, but not. It's weird, but overall, she's fine. She's like the governor or president of this town, I think. And also, it's revealed that she used to be a massive thief, and she helps them get out of prison to stop Mr. Marmalade from. Like, his whole plan is to use a meteorite. I know I'm all over the place with this. Sorry, I will try to make these more structurally better next time. But his whole plan, again, going into spoilers again, is that to use that meteorite he stole to control the minds of other guinea pigs to steal money. And that's his plan. But anyway, back to talking about different aspects of the movie. The characters work well off each other and are really well done. Voice acting, pretty well good. Sam Rockwell is Wolf, and what was his name? It was Mark something as Snake. All of them do great, but those two I need to highlight. Is again, they work so well off of each other. And so now going into other things about this movie is probably is that there is surprisingly what was I gonna say? I really should have prepared my thoughts better. Brain, what were you gonna say? There we go. There we go, yeah. That was what I was gonna say. Like, I want to go back to the animation. Yeah, that was probably what I was... The animation, as the designs themselves are really well done as well. I don't know why the detail on Miss Tarantula that I like is that she doesn't have, like, sharp fangs. Her fangs are dull. Like, they're just buck teeth. I don't know why. I think that I like that little design choice they gave her. I think that's funny. Again, like I said with Snake, I like the crick he has in his neck, which is just kind of his whole body. But yeah, story-wise, again, I liked a lot of the things in this movie, and I think it's overall great. Besides the predictable story, everything else is really well done. Besides that predictable story, but again, it's kind of a heist movie, so everyone's gonna be predicting it. Considering heist movies have a notorious history of being full of bullshit twists that they're trying to make people think that they're going to expect. Hell, Rick and Morty has an entire episode making fun of this, making fun of heist movies and their tropes. And to an extent, this movie does that as well, but not to the high extent that episode of Rick and Morty does. Very good episode, though. Highly recommend you check that one out. That's a very good episode of that show. But yeah, putting the bad guys into the old blood bag here. Solid 85. Again, everything else is really good. Again, except the predictable story. It's mainly a character-driven film, I'd say, with nice action sequences of anime and great animation all around. But yeah, like I said at the start, I might be slowing down a little bit on these reviews unless I find a movie that I genuinely would like to review, or I get suggestions to do stuff in the comments, or my friends suggest me stuff to review, or I just review stuff that I see in theaters. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.